Guys, welcome back to the house that Loki built. Oh god. Okay, here's what's been happening. I ordered that pet for Freya, and I always, anytime I spend money on something, even if it's food, I have a 24-hour period of, did I do the right thing? Well, it's already in Pittsburgh, so I hope I did the right thing. So it's a Pittsburgh kitty. And I heard this weird sound coming from my bathroom, and I go in, and I'm very excited because if you've ever had a toilet overflow, I'm very excited. The toilet bowl is ever so slowly determined to fill up and overflow. Now, it didn't get anywhere near that, but I'm like, okay, what's going on? So at least I had the damn fool sense to turn it off and go, and I checked all the pipes in my house. Nothing's like burst or anything, so I'm like, what the hell's going on? I checked. I had really low water pressure and really low water pressure downstairs. I'm like, okay, either it's A, just my house, or B, something's happening. And I go onto the website, and they're like, oh yeah, a water main broke on 5th Street, and you're not going to have water for 3 or 4 hours. Well, we have it, but it's like really low. And then I thought, oh, this would be like a perfect excuse to go out, right? But I didn't. And I thought, well, okay. I know Loki doesn't do everything. If he does, he must be thinking, man, it sucks to be her neighbor because I have to do all this stuff to get her attention. But, you know, um, I thought, what does water represent? Water represents emotions, right? And we talked about this because I tend to be surrounded by water and excitement. Yay! And I thought, well, what am I stopping? What kind of flow in my life am I? Loki, I swear to the gods, don't help. What am I stopping? And I've been going around and around and around and around with the gods. And I had this breakthrough last night of, I do love all the gods. But I got into a point where I only felt, comfortable with Loki and only with Odin because that was safe. And no god, and this is how my mind works. No god could punish me if I didn't love all the gods. If I just stayed with these two, no god could get angry or jealous or visit their holy wrath on me. I was raised Roman Catholic. You don't ever truly deprogram. You just get by the best you can. And so then I'm talking to all these gods last night, and I'm like, I don't know what my reality is anymore at all. At this point, I'm thoroughly confused. And I worked on the temples today. We made a kitty temple. 4th temple was a kitty temple now. Cats everywhere, guys. And I finally thought outside the box. So we have cat trees, and we have these steps on the walls that the cats can run up. And we have big old lions, and we have a lion pride, and we got a tiger, and we got all these domestic kitties, and we got other kitties. And we've got Freyr and Freya, and Bastet, and Dionysus wanted in there. I'm not sure. Yeah, the big cats were in there, so he had to be in there. And it's just what it should be. It's what feels natural. And Dionysus was talking to me last night. He's like, do you really believe that we're just waiting for you to relax, and then wham, we're going to get you? He goes, I know you were raised Catholic. I didn't know you were raised that Catholic. I'm like, yeah, actually, that's... As we worked through it, I said, yeah, that's my actual core belief, that when I relax and just love all the gods and relax and don't think I have to run around seeing every god every day or else they're going to be mad at me. I said, if I feel if I just relax, the gods are going to lay the hammer down and punish me. And, if I just talk to whatever gods I want, then the gods are going to get angry because I'm talking to these gods and then talking to those gods. He's looking at me and he goes, we can transform into animals. It doesn't mean we act like them. So even though I have some very catly gods in my life, it doesn't mean that just because I do this X, Y, or Z, some god's going to knock my house over in a fit of rage. Loki will be hissy and petty at times, but he won't do anything that bad. Shut up, Loki. He's back there. You hope not. So yeah, so for a couple hours we have water, but I was actually called up my one friend, the one that's like, tell it like it is. And she goes, well, the water pressure's down, blah, 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 blah. And I'm like, oh, okay, because what I don't know about plumbing would fill a library. I have no idea, so I call people that know more than me. It helps. So that happened. So it was a great deal of excitement, and I think it was kind of Loki didn't cause it. Loki didn't break a water main to get my attention. But I did have to learn to relax, to let go, to forgive myself for the mistakes I made. And ironically, my friend brought up a mistake she made, and she feels just as terrible. Because long story short, she went somewhere. She belongs to all these like Rotary clubs. She went somewhere for a dinner. They had invited her. She had been a former member for decades. She was invited. She paid for her ticket, but then when she showed up, she got the ice treatment. And so the very next day they had something, she didn't go. I'm like, well, that's human. That's natural. They didn't want you there. That's totally human not to go. I said, you shouldn't feel bad about that. Why would you go where you're not wanted? But she still felt bad and guilty because she felt her first loyalty should always and ever be to the club. And she felt bad about her very human reaction. So we're all carrying around stuff that is just as dreadful to us as my cat story. So Loki, shut up. I'll take you to a cat house. You can see lots of cats. Ha 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 ha. Shut up. What the hell, Loki? He likes to remind me on a daily basis that he's not the Christian God. Behave. 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 So yeah, this is the channel where I'll be yelling at him because he's got his ginger up. It's my birth month and he's like hyper excited. And he's just running all around and all the excitements are happening. But, you know, maybe I'm reading something into a situation that just happened. It's just life. But I was like, well, what could I see in this that I'm working on? And I'm definitely working on, I'm trying to bottle up all my feelings, ignore all my feelings, and ignore all the gods so that I play it safe and I do the right thing and no god gets angry at me and punishes me. And Odin's just looking at me like, I'm so sorry you were raised Catholics. You know, what can you do? I may never have that completely out of myself. There are days I'm totally over it and I see it for the silly propaganda it is. The gods don't act like it. They don't just randomly punish us for not listening to them or somebody claiming to speak for them. But at the same time, you go through stages where it all comes back up. So we just have to ride out this low water pressure and we'll be okay. I'm very tempted to go out, but then I'm like, you know, I have a Dionysus element into me that every day is a reason to celebrate. Let's celebrate low pressure day, go out and get food. And then tomorrow, let's celebrate the kitty came in. And then I'm looking at my bank account, there's no money. And I'm talking about like $2 for a donut and a coffee and like, but you know, here's a tiny budget here. But yeah, guys, I just wanted to share that with you. You know, maybe you're going through the same thing and you're blocking up a lot of emotions. Maybe you love a lot of different gods, or you have a lot of different interests, or a lot of different people in your life, and you feel that if you're with everyone and you just relax and you're just natural, you're going to get zapped by the universe. The universe isn't waiting to get you. The boogeyman god doesn't exist. It's amazing how something that doesn't even exist can terrify all of us out of our minds. But Boogeyman God doesn't exist. He's not going to get me. He's not going to get you. So, you know, live the life you want to live. Enjoy yourself because life is extremely short. So, if you guys like what you see, like, comment, subscribe. See you later. God, Loki, don't help. I will see you guys later. Bye bye.